In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at and doing a tasting review of Dos Angeles Caidos Tequila right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be doing a tasting review of Dos Angeles Caidos Tequila. We have the Blanco here, and we also have a Rosa. And we're going to be giving you some information about how this tequila is made, as well as doing a tasting review. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into how this tequila is made. All right, so Dos Angeles Caidos Tequila is made at NOM 1522. Now, this distillery, 1522, they actually make some pretty decent tequila there. I have enjoyed Four Copas from there before, as well as a few other ones. So they do have the ability to make some good tequila. So I'm actually looking forward to trying this one. So the name of the distillery at 1522 is Hacienda de Oro, or otherwise known as the House of Gold. Now, this distillery, when they produce tequila for this particular brand, they use Weber Blue Agave, of course. That is cooked in an autoclave under low pressure for 12 hours. After the agave is done being cooked, it is then they extract the sugars from the agave fibers using a roller mill, and then they take that beautiful mosto and place it in stainless steel tanks and ferment using wild yeast. After fermentation is complete, they then twice distill it using stainless steel pot stills with copper coils, and then it is then bottled at 40% alcohol by volume. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Blanco first, so we'll do that, and then I'll give you information about the aging on the Rosa as soon as we jump into that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the tasting portion and see what this tequila is all about. All right, so first we're going to take a look at the Blanco. And just to remind you guys, if you're new to the channel or whatever, I don't get paid for doing reviews. I don't charge people for reviews. Doing reviews is my way of helping the brands, and all they basically need to do is submit a 750 milliliter bottle of each expression they want reviewed, and I do the review for them. And if it's good, we will then add it to ferment and still and help promote the brand and help people like yourself get some quality tequilas in your hands if you want it. So this is an honest, unbiased review. I accept no payment for reviews. It's one of the things I'm adamant about. And so this will be an honest, unbiased review. There's a lot of people out there who accuse me of things like, getting paid for reviews, but I refuse to do that. And if you ask the brands, they'll tell you that is the case. All right, so let's take a look at this Blanco in the glass. Looking at it, it coats the glass really nicely. You can see the legs and tears coming. So it's kind of a nice, oily, viscous mouthfeel. Looking at the tequila itself, it's crystal clear. Dashes of silver from light shining through it. It looks beautiful. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, let's see what we get on the nose on this. Oh, really nice. Really nice. Getting some really nice cinnamon and baking spices coming through from cooked agave. It has a nice sweet nose to it. Little hint of minerals coming through from the well water they use. It smells nice and clean and effervescent. It smells beautiful. It has a nice, almost like a ripe, fruity kind of nose to it, which I like. I like that. So let's get into the tasting portion and see what this tequila is going to offer us here. Now, first, this is the first sip of tequila I'm having for the day, so of course I have to acclimate my mouth and gums. So excuse me for a second. I will not judge based on the first sip. You should never do that. You should always make sure you prep your mouth and gums first. Wait for things to settle. All right, let's get into tasting now. Salud. Coats the mouth beautifully. Nice sweet cinnamon and baking spices coming through. A little hint of anise coming through as well, kind of balance out that sweetness. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nice little grassiness to it as well. like fresh cut grass coming through. Finishes with some sweet cinnamon on the tongue. A little hint of anise coming through on the finish as well. A nice balanced Blanco. Nothing wrong with this at all. It's definitely easy to sip. No harshness to it. So if you're somebody that's looking for an easy drinking Blanco, this will definitely fit the bill for that. Nothing super complex or different about this. It's like a regular, really tasty Blanco. So for those of you that are Blanco fans and like a really drinkable, easy to drink Blanco with some nice cooked agave notes to it, this will fit the bill perfectly. So I give this one a solid 4 agave. I mean, 4 agave is good. I recommend it. If somebody's looking to try it and said, hey, hombre, I want to try that Dos Angeles. What do you think? I'll say, go ahead and try it. It's great. It's good. You'll definitely enjoy it. So that's the Blanco. Let's go check out the Rosa now. All right, the Blanco's good. I enjoyed the Blanco. I could definitely drink that, enjoy it with a good stogie. So we'll put some of the Rosa in a glass. Now let's take a look at the Rosa. Now the Rosa is rested in a Tempranillo wine barrels that come from the Valle de Guadalupe, which is, if you're not familiar with the Valle, it's along the border of California and Mexico. It's a really nice wine and food region now. It's become very touristy. My wife loves going to the Valle and enjoying trying different foods from different restaurants and vineyards and stuff there. So she takes girls trips with her friends to go to the Valle all the time. So she loves the Valle. I'm not much of a wine guy. I do love a good red wine. I do love a good hearty red, but I mostly just drink tequila. So we'll see how this wine with tequila thing works out. I do have some great tequilas that I love that use wine barrels. So looking at this in the glass, it coats the glass beautifully. Legs and tears for days. Look at that. Looks beautiful. Looking at the color of the tequila, it is a light pink color, kind of an amber pink. Amber pink, amber pink, amber pink. Looks beautiful. All right. Let's see what we get on the nose on this. Definitely picking up some beautiful, still cooked agave notes up front, which is what we always want when something comes out of a barrel. I am picking up some fruitiness from the grapes, a little hint of vanilla as well. It's very perfumey. It's very floral, which I enjoy too. It smells nice. It's got a nice nose to it. Definitely could enjoy nosing it for a while, but we want to get into the tasting portion and see how this thing tastes, right? All right. Salud. Silky smooth on the mouthfeel. Beautiful cooked agave notes still coming through. A little of the anise bitterness coming through as well. Some nice vanilla notes that are coming through. A hint of caramel, but also there's like this sweet, ripe fruit kind of notes that are coming through. Almost like a pear and apricot, like light apricot coming through on it. Super easy to drink. Delicious. It's delicious. It's good. This is one of the better Rosas that I've had recently. I mean, I've tried the Cascanes. I didn't like that one. This one I think is better than the Cascanes Rosa that I've tried recently. It's delicious. It really is. Yeah, that's really nice. I love the flavor that comes through. It's really easy to drink. Super enjoyable. It's one of the better Rosas that I've had. Yeah, this is really good. So I'm going to give this one 5 agave on the Rosa, guys. I think it's something you should try, something you should check out. This is really a really good Rosa. I could really sit and enjoy this with a nice stogie. It has some really nice cooked agave notes, a little hint of an anise bitterness in there just to kind of balance out the sweetness from the cooked agave. But then there's this nice grapefruit, like ripe fruit note that comes through on it. It's very smooth. I don't like to use the word, but it is smooth. It's really easy to drink. no burn or anything to it. It's something that I think the guys would enjoy, and the ladies can enjoy, and everybody can enjoy. Something you can sip with, like sitting out by like a fire pit or campfire at night, or even during the day, a nice like afternoon sipper. I can enjoy it with a nice stogie as well. So I definitely recommend the Rosa. Right now, I know it's available, I think only in Colorado, but this is so good that I think we're going to add it to Ferment and Still. So I'm going to check with them on getting some to support the brand, because this is one of the better Rosas that I've had. So we'll look to add it to Ferment and Still. So keep an eye on the Ferment and Still website, and we'll send a notice out when we're able to get some. Okay. So there you go. There's my review of Dos Angeles Caidos. If you like the information I provided in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up and give it a like. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido, welcome. And we hope that you will become part of our subscribers there. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it, so you'll get notified every time we do an informational video or a review like this one. And we'd love to have you come and comment and participate and be part of our Tequila Hombre community. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So, hey, if you wanted to pick up Dos Angeles Caidos, especially the Rosa I think is my favorite from the brand. I highly recommend it. It's really good. Rosa 5 agave. I would give the Blanco 4 agaves for the Blanco. So the Rosa I think is the star right now. And until next time, salute. Bye, guys.